Hey, what's up guys, Sin here today, or JC PULLINS, however you may know me, and here today I'm bringing you a WWE 2K16 call update video. Now I think this is the first one I have done this year for WWE 2K16. I know I did about 2 last year for 2K15, and I'm hoping to do more this year. Now, there's only slight few things that are changed on JC this year. I kind of fiddled with the colors a little bit on the attires and the materials and stuff. I gave him a new jacket, I gave him some glasses, and I changed the hair color back to the 14 color that he had. I'm going to switch from red and blue quite often actually, so but basically you just got the simple black attire that he's had for about a year or two now. You got the Kenny Omega inspired jacket and glasses and gloves and blah blah blah, and I gave him shiny boots because I think shiny boots are like really cool, probably a Kane thing that I like. And then you got SONYA, which I'm pretty sure he was in the last call update last year, but I'm not completely sure. No, I am sure. I'm pretty sure he was in it. But if you see on his boots right there, it says Moneymaker, which is actually kind of funny because those are the Miz's boots, and you know, SONYA's gimmick is basically he's a rich boy kid, and blah 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 blah. He has a whole backstory to him, and born a star, SONYA. That's his whole persona. He was born a star, and yeah. So basically, same attire as last year with like a few minor updates. And then you got JUDAS, which is actually kind of funny because I started out this year with a whole new look for him. I gave him white face paint, like I did at the end of 2K15, but I decided to go back to his old look with the skin and then the black designs on his face. And with his hair, I actually made it look like the paint was in his hair, like he kind of put it through it in the front there, so I thought that was kind of cool and unique. I changed up the paint from a little bit last time in 2K15. I kind of gave it a little bit a different design for it. He has a different coat from 15 as well. I gave him, no, actually he has the same coat, just different colors. But yeah, I mean, I basically just gave him a little minor changes here and there. His face morphing is obviously different from the previous game because I had to change that. So yeah, JUDAS is a call who's always going to be a work in progress for me. I feel like I could do a lot better on him, honestly. So you might see a new, just a better version of him here soon. Maybe a different attire. I'm not sure though. Then we have a brand new call of mine I made just this year, which is AXEL. Now his whole thing is that he's kind of like a rock star, kind of like Heath Slater, but a little bit different and a little bit better in my opinion. As you can see, he has like the 80s rocker hairstyle with the random side that's dyed black, and then he has the face tattoo with the streak on his face and the lipstick and the earrings, and this guy goes all out there. He even has the heart tattoo. And then his attire is the zebra print on the tights, and the boots are the tassels. And then on his ring attire, or his entrance attire, my bad, he has a bandana with sunglasses and a scarf and a jacket with the UK flag spray painted onto the back of that because he's from the UK. And he has the gloves and basically everything you would imagine an 80s type of rocker would have. And then we have kind of a returning call from me. I never used him. I don't think I ever showed him on my channel, but I've had this call around since I'd say about WWE 13. I'd say is when I first started making him. He might have been in like maybe one video before, but I did not make him in 2K15 due to the limitations that were given to me and everyone else on their calls. So this year I decided to bring him back because I can actually make him now. And I actually really love this attire. It's very simple, but to me it looks complex because I took the New Day tights and some other things. I just mixed it together, added my own little flair to it, put the star logo there. That's kind of like his signature thing, is the star. Gave him the Finn Balor knee pads, and then he has the armbands with the wings on them, and the jacket, which I really like the jacket. So, and I forgot to mention that Axel and Aaron Silvers are the only, I think the only calls I have that have face textures. Yes, they're the only calls I have that have face textures so far. And then you have another call of mine who's been around since 2010, actually. He's been around for a very long time, and he's actually evolved in this game as I like to progress my characters over the time being. Right there you can see how I was wiggling my call. You see that right there? That little black, or not black, white square that's like tilted. I don't know why that happens on that knee pad, but every time I go and change it and fix it, it changes back, and it's really annoying. I don't know how to fix it. And then you have the front logo, the JP, and then on the back it says Justin PREXOD. This year I made him look a little bit different in the face-wise. Gave him a beard, made him look a little bit older. His body, he's actually a little bit bigger than he's ever been. I brought back the cape. I made him in 2K15, but he was absolutely horrible, and I really hated how he looked. So after like a week of having him, I deleted him. But yeah, he got a new look. Got the kind of brought his old 2K14 hairstyle back because they had the Corey Graves one. And then you have a call that I've also had for many years, just never really showed him off on my channel, which is Zero. Zero is a very Metal Gear inspired character, I'd say. Because Snake from Metal Gear, he has the eye patch and blah blah blah. So basically the mask is supposed to hook up, it's supposed to cover basically one side of his face, and let's see here. The attire, I don't know, I like it, but I also had a really better one that got deleted because the game crashed when I was making it, which is unfortunate. I just have not got back into remaking it. But basically the mask is just one side of his face. Basically, he has the white eye, the pretty futuristic. He kind of looks like Smoke from I almost said from Sub-Zero, but from Mortal Kombat. If you've ever played those games, you would know that Smoke is kind of like a black and white type of character. So I guess you could say he was Mortal Kombat inspired as well. Yeah, Raiden and Smoke inspired. And then you have Adam Welch, a call that I made back in 2K15, and he was, I don't know if I ever showed him off on my channel. I know I used him in a call update video, but basically I got his face as close as I could to 2K15, and then I gave him a tattoo this year, a shoulder tattoo, because none of my calls have tattoos really. So I gave him that. I gave him a new trunks design, which I really like those trunks, the front of it. I think it's like really cool. All I did was use in-game logos, and it came out really cool, showing people that you don't need to import things. And then on the back has the imported logo, obviously, and it says Adam Welch, but you don't need to import things to make something look really freaking awesome. The glove, as usual, I gave him elbow pads this year. He might have had them last year, I'm not sure though. But the knee pads, along with the boots that have the custom thing that kind of hooks up with socks. Like I have socks underneath it, so it kind of looks like there's an attachment to the boots, kind of. Then he has the beanie with the Adam Welch logo on it again, and you have the jacket that he also wore last year. As you can see here on the back, it kind of attaches the boots with the socks, and it looks really cool. It gives it a unique look to the boots design. My bad. And then you have a diva of mine, which is Alexis Ann, who is the tag partner of Arrow, Halen, and Jackie AXEL. I don't actually have a tag team name for them, but Alexis Ann is just kind of the rocker chick. So you got the combat boots with the fishnets, the flannel, you know, the shorts. You got the tattoo there, which is Harley Quinn's tattoo in the Suicide Squad movie. And then you got her with the shirt that's kind of tied up, and then you got the flag on the back, and it's kind of, her hair is kind of like Jackie AXEL's, just a little bit different. I just put the black in a different spot. And then last but not least, we have AMIYA Everly, which is my favorite diva that I have made, and really one of the very few. AMIYA Everly has come quite a way. She was made back in 2K14, but I never really got to use her in matches. I will post a link down in the description for a match I did with a friend of mine, Kimberly Wu. It was one of the very first matches I did on this game with a diva, so you guys should go check that out and support them. But this attire is very Eevee based. If you know the wrestler Eevee, she's really awesome. That's all I can really say, is that she's really awesome. And then on to the next attire, which is more of a Sin based attire, because AMIYA Everly is the tag team partner of Sin. You got basically Sin's attire, but put into diva form. You got the kick pads with the knee pads, even the gloves, but except she doesn't have tights. She has trunks on. I know I keep saying I'm gonna try to work on that. But you got the gloves as well, and then you got her top piece, which I really absolutely love that top piece. I've always loved Eve Torres's attire. But then you got AMIYA Everly's own little jacket there that I did. I put the Sin logo across the middle piece of the entrance gear. Overall, I think that attire looks really, really clean and really, really cool. And then on to the next attire, which is another Eevee inspired attire. It is a tie-dye attire that is also very Eevee inspired. It's basically Eevee's top piece and basically attire, but I gave her back her blonde hair for this attire. I like to change her hair up on attires. She's not wearing any wrist tape on this one. She has blue and black knee-high socks, I think they're called. You got just white trunks, the armbands, and then, or the wristbands, sorry, and then the tie-dye top, which I think is cool. I think this attire is actually, it's very basic. AMIYA Everly is a very basic character. Her attires are very basic, but I really like how they come out. Divas are kind of a hard thing for me to do, so I'm very happy with how that came out. And then you have the last attire that I've made so far, which is a red snakeskin one. Or is it snakeskin? I can't remember. I think it's snakeskin. But it's basically red and black snakeskin. Same thing as the blue one, just swapped out the colors and put a different texture on. With the white trunks, but actually has the hand tape on this time, and the black and white kick pads, and the red and black socks, I guess you could say. That is about all, guys. Thank you all for watching my video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.